In 2020, having $300,000 made you feel like a king. But in 2026, that same amount feels like a participation trophy. If you have 300K today, you are technically in the top 15% of Americans. So why does it feel like you're still living paycheck to paycheck? Why does a six-figure net worth feel like a five-figure lifestyle? The answer is a silent thief that has rewritten the rules of wealth. Most people are chasing a finish line that doesn't exist anymore. And if you don't change your strategy, you'll be rich on paper, but broke in reality. Let's look at the numbers. Between 2020 and 2026, the dollar lost over 25% of its value. That means your $300,000 today only buys what $225,000 bought just 6 years ago. You didn't lose the money. The world just got 25% more expensive. Think about your last trip to the grocery store. Think about your last power bill. In 2026, the median home price in the U.S. has climbed to over $400,000. Even with $300,000 in the bank, you can't buy a median house in cash. You'd still need a mortgage. And with interest rates hovering around 6%, that mortgage isn't cheap. The standard of living has shifted. What used to be luxury is now entry-level. A new car, that's $50,000. A family vacation, that's $10,000. Health insurance, don't even get me started. You are working harder to stay in the same place. This is the wealth illusion. You see a big number in your Vanguard account, but your daily life hasn't changed. Stay with me here, because this is the scary part. Most people think this is a phase. They think prices will go back down. Here is a shocking fact: they won't. Deflation is a nightmare for the economy. So the government will never let it happen. These high prices are the new normal. If you have $300,000 in a standard savings account, you are losing money. Even with high-yield accounts paying 4%. Inflation is still eating your lunch. After taxes on that interest, you might break even if you're lucky. If you aren't growing your money faster than 5% a year, you are actually getting poorer every single day. The middle class is being squeezed into a tiny corner. Most people don't know this, but $300,000 is no longer the goal. It is just the survival fund. So, how do you make $300,000 actually feel like wealth? You have to stop thinking like a saver. You have to start thinking like an investor. Here is where it gets interesting. The people who are winning in 2026 aren't the ones with the most cash. They are the ones with the most assets. Step 1. The inflation-proof portfolio. In 2026, cash is trash. You need your $300,000 working in the market. If you invested $1 in the S&P 500 in 2020, it would be worth over $2.20 today. That's how you beat 25% inflation. An index fund is a basket of the 500 biggest U.S. companies. It grows because those companies raise their prices when inflation hits. They pass the cost to the consumer, and you, as a shareholder, get the profit. Step 2. Real estate leverage. $300,000 might not buy a house in cash, but it is a massive down payment. In 2026, home equity is the biggest wealth builder for the middle class. If you put $100,000 down on a $400,000 home, and the home price goes up 3%, you didn't make 3% on your $100K dollars. You made 3% on the full $400K dollars. That's called leverage. It's how the rich stay rich while the rest of us complain about eggs. Step 3. Income over net worth. Net worth is a vanity metric. Cash flow is a sanity metric. If your $300,000 is sitting in a Roth IRA, a Roth IRA is a special account where your money grows tax-free, and you have it in dividend-paying stocks. You could be generating $12,000 a year in passive income. That covers your groceries for the year. That covers your car payment. That is how you make $300K feel like something. You use it to kill your bills. Step 4, the 10% rule. Most people are too scared to take risks. But in 2026, safe is the new risky. Take 10% of your net worth, $30,000, and put it into growth. This could be Bitcoin, tech startups, or your own side hustle. You need a moonshot to offset the rising cost of living. If that 10% doubles, your total net worth jumps by 10%. If it goes to zero, you still have $270K. You are playing the game to win, not playing to not lose. Let's recap. $300,000 feels like nothing because the dollar is weaker than ever. Housing is up, food is up, energy is up. To survive 2026, you must 1. Move out of cash and into index funds. 2. Use leverage to build real estate equity. 3. Focus on creating passive income. 4. Take calculated risks with 10% of your pile. $300,000 is a great start, but it's a terrible place to stop. Don't let the wealth illusion trick you into being lazy. If this video helped you, smash that subscribe button. Every week I reveal money secrets that your school never taught you. See you next day.